Okay, so it is day 5, pattern number 5 of our August Granny Square Challenge here on Knotting Hook. And this is the pattern that we'll be making today. It takes 4 colors, 4 rounds, and I've just been mixing them up to see how I like them going together. So let's not hesitate and we'll get started. 4 colors, appropriate crochet hook for the type of yarn that you're using, a darning needle to work in your ends, and a pair of scissors is what you will need. So we are going to start with chaining 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and slip stitch it together back in the first stitch there to form a circle. And then we're going to chain 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That will count as a double crochet and a chain 1. Then we need to do 1 double crochet, 1 chain 1, 15 times in the circle to give us a total of 16 going all the way around. So yarn over, go through the center, pull through, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and chain 1. You can do that 15 times total into the circle. "13, 14, 15. So including your chain 3 or chain 4, that should give you a total of 16. And we're going to slip stitch to the 3rd chain, 1, 2, 3, not the 4th because that counts as a chain 1. Fasten off. And we are done with the first color. I'm just squishing these around to space them out so they're not all crunched up. There we go. Okay, we're done with color number 1. And let's see, what color? I guess we'll do the dark pink next, which is, what color is this? Fuchsia. Okay, so you will, with your right side facing up, if you look, you can see the difference. That would be the back. That is the front. So with the right side facing up, we're going to join color B in any chain 1 space. Any old space you want. Okay, and after joining, we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to do a puff stitch, and this counts as the first part of our puff stitch. And the puff stitch for this pattern is 4. So you would yarn over, go through your space, pull it up, yarn over, go through the space, pull it up 4 times. But on this first one, because we have the chain 3, we are only going to do it 3 times. So it doesn't look like a little fatty amongst all the other ones. So I did it twice. Yarn over, go through. That gives me my 3rd time. Then you yarn over, pull through all the chains on your hook, and chain 1. Then you're going to skip over to the next chain space and do a puff stitch in 4 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Yarn over, pull through all the chains on your loop, and chain. Okay, show you one more time. Yarn over, go into your space, 1, make sure you stretch it up, 2, so it gives you room, 3, and 4. Yarn over and pull through all the loops and chain. So you can do that in each space all the way around until you get to the other end. All right, I am on my last puff. And then we'll be finished with this color. That's 4. We're going to chain to the chain 3. 2, 3. The third chain, the top one, and fasten off. Okay. And you should have one puffy looking circle. That looks like that. Done with that color. So then you move on to work with color number 3. And you're going to fasten on in any of the chain spaces. Okay, so each cluster has 3 double crochets. Our chain 3 counts as 1, so that's 2. And I still have 2 loops on my hook. And 3. Then we're going to pull through all 3 and chain 1. Then you're going to move over to the next chain space. Now don't get confused with where you chained up for that first puff. You want to make sure you don't work into that as a space. I made that mistake on one of my squares and I'm like, what's going on here? It's not balanced. And I'm counting and just, what a mess. I had to pull a bunch out. Okay, so 3 double crochets together gives us our cluster, and then we chain 1. Jump over to the next space. So 1, 2, and 3. Pull through all the loops and chain 1. Next space. 1, 2, 3. Pull through all the loops and chain 1. So when you have 4, you don't just chain 1, you chain 3. So we get 4 clusters and chain 3. So we already chained 1, so that's 2 and 3. We jump over to the next space and do a cluster. 1, 2, and 3. Chain 1. Jump over to the next. So you're going to do that all the way around. You'll have 4 clusters. It's cluster, chain 1, cluster, chain 1 for a total of 4 clusters. And then it's chain 3. So you're forming that corner, and I'm talking and not paying attention and making regular double crochets. Why didn't you tell me? Yell at me through that camera. 1, 2, 3. So we want 4. So we have 2. We need 2 more. Chain 1. Next chain 1 space, 1, 2, 3, pull through all the loops, and chain 1. Okay, one more cluster, and then we do a chain 3. So that's 1, 2, 3, pull through all the loops. Now we chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and move over to the next space. So you just repeat that all the way around. And I'm doing it again. I'm yakking and not paying attention. Okay, so you're going to do that all the way around, and when you get over here, you will chain 3 and slip stitch to the top of the chain 3 first stitch of that cluster. And I will meet you there when I get this finished. Okay, I've made it around. I need to do my chain 3 and slip stitch it to the top of my chain 3 over here. And fasten off. And we are done with color number 3. Now for the final round, color number 4, round number 4. Isn't this fun? Granny squares are great scrap busters if you have a bunch of scraps that you just don't know what to do with. Okay, so this one, in any of your corner spaces, you're going to fasten on. Chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Do 2 more doubles in that corner space. 1 and 2. You've created half of your corner. And then you're just going to jump over to the next chain space and do 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. Move over to the next and do 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. And then the next space. It's 1, 2, 3. In our corner space, 3 doubles. 1, 2, 3, chain 3, and do 3 doubles. 1, 2, and 3. And just repeat what we did on the first side with the 3 doubles. No chain stitch in between. 3 doubles in each chain space until you make it to the next corner. Okay, and I have made it to that corner. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Chain 3. 3 more doubles in the same space. 1, 2, and 3. And you're going to repeat that all the way around. And when you get to the last corner space here, you will do your 3 doubles, chain 3, and then connect to the top. And I will meet you around the other side. And we have made it. we have successfully completed day 5, round number 5, with the exception of working in our ends. We're just going to tuck them in behind here and pretend like we don't see them. Flip it over, and we get to see how pretty our square looks. Isn't that nice? I know I fidget with them too much. So that is, I just mixed up the 3 inner colors on each one of these. And I'm not sure which one I like the best. I like the yellow next to the fuchsia. But I like the yellow as the center. So maybe if it was a yellow center, fuchsia, and then this taffy color. I don't know. What do you think? Which way should I do my colors? Let me know in the comments section below. Anyhow, there we go. Pattern number 5 of our Granny Square month of August. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much.